Welcome to this tutorial on how to freeze columns and rows in Google Sheets. Freezing columns and rows is a useful feature that allows you to lock specific parts of your sheet in place, making it easier to view and analyze your data. To start, open your Google Sheet and select the column or row you want to freeze. You can do this by clicking on the column letter or row number. To freeze a column, go to the View menu and select Freeze. Then select the number of columns you want to freeze. For example, if you want to freeze the first column, select Freeze one column. To freeze a row, follow the same steps, but select the number of rows you want to freeze. You can also freeze both columns and rows at the same time by selecting the cell where the frozen column and row meet, then going to the View menu and selecting Freeze. When you freeze a column or row, it will be locked in place, and the rest of the sheet will scroll normally. This is especially useful when working with large datasets, as it allows you to keep important information, such as headers or labels, visible at all times. A practical example of using frozen columns and rows is when creating a report or dashboard. You can freeze the first column to keep the row labels visible, and freeze the first row to keep the column headers visible. This makes it easy to view and analyze the data, even when scrolling through a large sheet. Best practices for using frozen columns and rows include only freezing the columns and rows that are necessary, as freezing too many can make the sheet more difficult to navigate. You should also consider using other features, such as filters and sorting, to help analyze and view your data. In conclusion, freezing columns and rows in Google Sheets is a simple and useful feature that can help you to more effectively view and analyze your data. By following the steps outlined in this tutorial, you can start using frozen columns and rows to improve your workflow and productivity. Remember to use this feature in conjunction with other tools and features to get the most out of your Google Sheet.